Okay, so I'm going to try and do this all in one shot because I'm really busy and I don't have much time to edit. I'm traveling tomorrow and this week has been crazy because it's finally spring break. But this past week wasn't spring break. This past week was let's get all the work possible in before spring break. So anyway, Katie, as you know, I lived in New Orleans for 10 years and a huge staple of New Orleans is Mardi Gras and king cake. But a lot of people don't know a lot about it. I found that out kind of recently because I always kind of knew that, like it's a very New Orleans specific thing, but yeah, like not even knowing like what king cake is or anything. So I thought I'd give a brief history kind of overview of Mardi Gras and king cake, and yeah, actually I learned a lot of stuff too. So here we go. Mardi Gras is actually a kind of like religious holiday, Fat Tuesday. It's the day before Ash Wednesday, so it's like day of feasting, and then you have to fast, and it's sad. It's not that sad. Ash Wednesday's great. So it actually started in Italy. It's kind of thought in medieval Italy, like Rome and Venice, and it was carried over to France in the 16 and 1700s, and obviously France kind of like took it to their colonies and stuff. So like the first kind of precursor to it is 1704 in Mobile, Alabama. Alabama's actually got the first Mardi Gras, I believe. So they started like a secret society there, which was kind of the precursor to the crews, who are like, like crew of whatever this parade is. They're the ones who do it and put it on. And I'm using my hands a lot. In 1718, New Orleans was established as like a place. It was named like a city or whatever. In 1740, and since its kind of establishment, they celebrated carnival season and Mardi Gras and stuff. In 1740, the governor of Louisiana started throwing these great like society balls, and we still have Mardi Gras balls today. So it's kind of like, again, the precursor to that, like the model, I think is what the website I was looking at said, the model for our Mardi Gras balls today. In 1781 was the first like written report of carnival in New Orleans. And in the 1830s is when we started getting like street processions to they had like torches, yeah, like mass like light up things, horses, etc. To help kind of like guide the crews along. And in 1856, these 6 Mobile natives, who I guess were in New Orleans at the time, they were the Mystic Crew of Cornice, which is the Cornice is still a parade today. They were the first ones, I think, to really establish like floats as a staple of their parades, and they had mass balls as well. And then in 1870, we really got our second crew. They were like, yeah. They were like the first crew. So in 1870, we got the second one, which was the 12th Night Revelers, and they were the ones who kind of started, or it didn't say that they started it, but around this time it became an established thing to do throws. So I'm not entirely sure what they did at the time. I guess like medallions or something, but we do like our doubloons and beads, like, the Mardi Gras beads, and you can get cups and stuffed animals, and I probably still have a few stuffed animals. My prize win was I got like this huge Tigger, and I don't think I still have it. I think he's been chewed up by my dog. But I do have a boa. Oh, I'm going to move the camera with me. I do have this boa that was caught at a Mardi Gras parade. I'm going to wear that and be festive. Yay. Okay. And then, yeah. Oh, you can get like spears too. Spears are pretty cool. I always wanted one. I mean, I've gotten them, but they're like what I want every year. I don't live in New Orleans anymore, I should say. Not every year, but when I would live there every year, I would want that. Okay, so in 1872, this is a big deal, is when the Rex was formed, and they had like another official name, and I didn't write it down, so I don't remember it, but, so Rex, the crew of Rex, and this is when it was, first established the Mardi Gras colors, the purple, green, and gold, and, there's kind of different stories about how that was established. Like, some people are just like, oh, it was like an arbitrary decision, like they just like the colors together, and then later like gave meaning to them. And then other people, it's a really widely accepted story that it was because it was to honor the Archduke, the Russian Archduke Alexei Romanov, with the Romanov colors, purple, green, and gold. But regardless, purple stands for justice, gold stands for power, and green for faith. In 1875, Mardi Gras was established as a legal holiday in Louisiana, and I'm pretty sure it is still to this day, as most people will be getting days off next week. We used to get this whole week off at school when I went to school, and it was only like the first 2 days that were parades, and like the rest of the week is like Lent. But yeah, we'd get that off. It's a good time to go to Disney World. Also a good time to, because there's no one else there. But anyway, that's beside the point. And the kind of Mardi Gras official end is like the meeting of Kronos and Rex. Like they like choose a monarch, like a king of the parades and stuff, and so they meet, and then Mardi Gras is over, and I'm pretty sure it happens at midnight. I never actually experienced that or watched it. Apparently it's televised. I've never watched it on TV. Televised locally. Obviously no one else really cares that much. Another great thing is king cake, which I made yesterday, which is why I'm thinking about this. I made a king cake yesterday from scratch with yeast, emerald recipe. We go hardcore. So the king cake is obviously European tradition. It's actually crossed many different cultures, but it's believed to have been brought to New Orleans in around the 1870s. It's king cake season, and also I guess carnival season technically, starts on January 6th, the Epiphany, with the three kings coming to see baby Jesus. So you bake like a cake in honor of the three kings. Another thing about the colors was that it was kind of thought maybe to symbolize also the jeweled crowns of the Magi, but I don't know. And so I also read like the oval shape of it. It's kind of like a Danish, like in the texture. But you can have like lots of different ones where you put like fillings and things in it. And apparently the oval is supposed to symbolize unity of faith. I knew it meant something. I've only seen that like in a few places, so I'm not entirely sure. And then you get a little plastic baby inside. It's supposed to symbolize baby Jesus. And whoever gets the baby Jesus has to bring the next king cake. So yeah, there. Mardi Gras is a lot of fun. We would go to a lot of parades, often. And we'd also leave the city sometimes, like, because it was the same thing every year. But it's still a lot of fun. And, like, I just remember it said something about, like, how I didn't write down the dates, but like there became like a certain time in the 1800s where they start like reporting carnival events like before they happened in the newspapers and things, and it just reminded me of when we were in school, you'd like bring in like if your parent was going to be in a parade, and you'd have like to the principal, and she would give the announcements because she did morning announcements and stuff. So it's just, yeah, fun stuff. Mardi Gras is this upcoming Tuesday, so I know I'm a little bit late with this video, and it's also getting long. I'm sorry, but have fun. But yeah, so have fun on Mardi Gras, even if you don't have parades to go to. You can, I don't know, wear purple, green, and gold or whatever. And I will see you soon, and I'm sorry this is late, and I'm sorry this is long, and yeah, bye!